Hello, Richie, Wellbeing Network, where a man can. Action for Happiness. I think this is like fourth or fifth video. While we've been doing these, Action for Happiness have started their next calendar. So it's, what's it called? August, what was it? Altruistic August. So being kind, it's all about kindness. And I had a really quite profound experience last night, actually. Monday on the 1st of August was set an intention to be kind to others and yourself this month. Okay, let's be as kind as you possibly can to each other. Tuesday was send an uplifting message to someone you can't be with. Now, the way I interpreted that, because of my own personal experiences in life, was a message, someone you can't be with almost felt like someone who you can't be with at all. You know, so actually I was thinking about someone who I'd lost a long time ago, who died. And actually sending an uplifting message to them could be thoughts, or actually could be writing a letter to that person to let them know how your life was going. I've had that practice suggested to me by counsellors in the past, and I've heard about that. And today's, on Wednesdays, be kind and supportive with everyone you interact with. Now, quick version of the story is on Instagram on the Burman Can, a guy, an Instagram account called Breathe Nat, which turned out to be from Georgia in America, by this lad called Blake. And actually what he did was I actually got in touch with him and sent him a message because he was advertising as a breathwork coach, and I'm quite interested in breathwork. There's not huge amounts of it going on in the UK. And I just reached out to him and sent him a message saying, how do you become a breathwork coach? And he came back and said, well, I'd love to tell you all about it. Do you want to have a Zoom call? So we had a bit of a chat back and forth, then organised a Zoom call. And ended up going on for quite a while. So let me show you this quick, I don't know, what is it, like 2.5, 3-minute video of the very end of that call when I did a quick recording. I'm chatting to a guy called Blake. Hello, Blake.
Hey, brother.
How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. We've just been talking for 2 hours and just over nearly 2.5 hours. I got in touch with you. You've got an Instagram account called BreatheNat, BreatheNat, which is Breathe Natural, as I understand. And I approached you because you're a breathwork coach. And we don't do a great deal of stuff as far as I've seen in the UK and England around breathwork. And I was interested to know how someone becomes a breathwork coach. And that's led into a 2.5 hour conversation where we've connected at quite a deep level. We've discovered we've had similar experiences, and to the point where I almost feel like this conversation was meant to happen. I just want to, it's just one of these things where you reach out to people, and I just ask one question, which is, could you tell me how you became a breathwork coach? That was the question I asked. And you said, well, maybe we should have a Zoom conversation. And here we are. And it's flown by. It's flown by.
I know. I can't believe it's been 2 hours. It's felt like it's been 20 minutes.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But it's, yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, here's someone who's perhaps 2, 3, 4 years ahead in terms of a journey about breath work, but the amount of similarities we've got in our story just by reaching out is incredible. I feel so good for having had this conversation, by the way. Like, I'm going to walk away with a big smile, even though it's nearly 10:30 at night. And it's probably 5:30, something like that, in the afternoon now.
Yep.
And you're in Atlanta, Georgia. And the only thing I knew about Georgia, by the way, is that every film and TV program seems to be filmed there at the moment. I don't know what it's about. Walking Dead, and right.
That's right.
You've been a zombie. You've been a zombie in The Walking Dead.
I never have, but a friend of mine, he was in one of the shows.
Really? See, there you go.
Yeah.
Fantastic. My 15-year-old son started watching it recently as well, and he can't get enough of it. I'm not going to share all the stuff you've shared with me, but we've talked about breathwork quite a bit and gone down some rabbit holes that I'm going to go down now as well. I just want to say how grateful I am for that, and maybe there's something to learn from this. There's so many similarities across this world of people, and if we reach out with social media, perhaps this is something we can all try out. Who knew?
Yeah,
I had no idea this is where my night was going to go, but I'm just hugely grateful for this conversation. So there you go.
Social media usually gets a really bad reputation.
That's right.
And I mean, this has been an amazing connection and conversation that actually came out of social media.
That's exactly it. Yeah, good things definitely do come out of it. That's for sure. Definitely. Well, I'm really grateful. Look, so
thank you for that. I think if anyone wants to follow you, it's BreatheNat on Instagram, and you can probably see some of the videos you've done and some fantastic work. And I wish you all the best for the future, and I hope we can maybe connect again in the future and touch base and see how our journeys are going. That'd be awesome.
Absolutely, brother.
Well.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And you've embraced the whole ideal, by the way, of an American who always wears a baseball cap backwards as well. It's like, whether you're white, black, it doesn't matter. Americans at some point will wear a baseball cap backwards at any age, and it just works.
Oh yeah, we definitely, that's true, because, I didn't even think about that. It's just normal here.
That's it. And it's not even like you're trying to cover bald patches. You're far too young for that at this point. That's why I would wear a cap.
Hey, it doesn't hurt too. It doesn't hurt too. It does that as well. Yeah, it serves for it all.
Fantastic. As well, thanks for helping me. I hope it's helped you as well. I think.
While I was waffling my way through that conversation, I've been hammering Blake with questions. We'd been talking for nearly 2.5 hours. But not even that, we ended up talking about similarities in terms of difficult things we had happen in our life. And we realized that we actually had a lot in common. It became a support conversation, sharing experiences that he was extremely kind. I mean, talking about kindness, he gave me some fantastic ideas about breathwork, some great resources to look at, and some sort of like rabbit holes to go down. But actually, I ended up sort of having a sort of supportive conversation with him, which was actually fantastic. We connected and so well, and he was so open with me. And who knew? I had absolutely no idea less than a week ago when I messaged this guy that we're having that conversation, finding all these similarities in difficult things that can happen in your life. So he definitely is someone I want to send a personal message to say, the generosity of your time, that was very kind. Sharing what you did was very brave and appreciated. And hopefully the conversation we had helped you as much as it did me. He was definitely very kind and supportive, and I felt the same as well. So who knew? And that was my night last night, really, connecting with this guy on the other side of the pond who had so many similar experiences. I just we both felt so uplifted from the conversations. We're going to stay in touch, and it's a mad world, isn't it? But it just goes to show those very same things happen all over, and the very same challenges with men and the way they tackle things happen as well. So, back to that connect thing, reach out to people. You never know where those things might go, but that someone else's kindness sort of really touched me. That was fantastic. Have a good day. Have a good week, and try and show some kindness. Bye.